What's going on? I'm Matt with Matt's Rants, and today is August 18, 2018. It's about 4:09 p.m. So I'm on my way to work. I'm a bartender at a music venue, and so I gotta go hustle. But I've had some things on my mind recently that I just kind of need to externalize, and yesterday I had a show with my band. I'm in a band called Pussy Talk, where I'm the creator of everything. I write all the music, I do all the parts, I record all the parts, drums, bass, guitar, vocals, and then I got guys that are my boys that play live with me. So this has been interesting because I've been in a lot of bands in my life, but this one seems to be the most actually successful of them thus far. Now, what brings me to this is it's a struggle, because I've been playing music a long time, and I'm just now at this point where things are really starting to pick up for me. And it really, when you're a musician, you are basically a entrepreneur. You got to get out there, you got to hustle, you got to get people up in with what you're doing, and that's hard, especially with your friends. And I found that some of the people that are closest to you, that you known forever, they don't really come out a lot of times. I've had some who I've known for a long time who have supported me, and I appreciate that. But a lot of times, people that you know for a long time will not. And the people who do support you are the ones that you just sort of know and. Or you meet through what it is that you're doing, and they're the most loyal to it, So that brings me to my next thing, where it has been a hustle, and I have been inspired the last couple months, really, since late May. When I started reading Trump's Art of the Deal, I woke up. I realized that this is a man who knows what he's doing. This is a businessman. This is a smart man. He's got a lot of psychology knowledge that he uses, and he's very successful to get to where he was. Regardless of the media, I what says this man he knows what he's doing, and I support him now, and it's been tough because I've been getting a lot of backlash from friends and family. I've quote-unquote lost friends because I openly said that I love Trump, or, and I remember it all started with, somebody, when he got asked before he went to the G20, oh, are you open to legalizing marijuana? And he goes, oh, yeah, we're open to that. And when I saw it, I was like, what? Because a big, strong passion of mine is drug policy reform and marijuana policy reform. So, what do you call it? I said, what, man, I went on Facebook and I said, if this man legalizes marijuana, I will take back everything bad that I ever said about Donald Trump, and I will say that he's the greatest president since Teddy Roosevelt. And I got a lot of backlash from that. Yeah, so then after that, I started reading his book, and then North Korea. It was the jobs part, where it's the lowest Black and Latino unemployment in history, and then shortly after that, when he's standing on stage with Kim Jong-un, and North and South Korea were the ones who were giving him credit. I was like, damn, yep, this man, all them liberals who said he was going to start World War III. You know what I'm saying? All these people said bad things were going to happen. It was the opposite. It was the complete opposite. Not only was World War III, there were no nuclear, we got peace. And people want to diss him for that. That pisses me off. People want there to be bad relations with Russia and North Korea, so it makes Trump look bad. And I'm like, what? Freaking, why do you want us to fail? Why do you want the captain of our ship to sink? You know what I'm saying? That makes so. Now that I love Trump, man, I have been so inspired. I tell you what, these last couple months, this was really, it was a lot of things building up. I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels like Fleckus Talk, Slightly Offensive, Louder with Crowder, Candace Owens, Nuance Bro, Anthony Brian Logan, who else? Been getting into this guy, No Bullshit. He's funny. And anyways, a lot of these independent YouTube people, they're so seeing all that, these people are doing it, and then it's really been a culmination these past months of like, yo, in 2018, there is no one oppressing you. There's no system or institutional law in place to oppress you. Okay? The only person that is oppressing you is you. So if you want to have this victim mentality, right, of trying to blame this or that, whatever, that's an excuse for your lack of trying or whatever else that you are, using to validate your basically laziness, okay, or lack of drive, okay. I've been realizing that right now, especially, there is a lot of money to be made. The economy is booming. Say what you want. I'm a bartender. I'm seeing the money flowing, okay? The economy is good right now. Money is coming back to the United States, okay? Because of all the international trade deals that Trump's been making, forcing people to come back. Now all that money that was going to cheap labor across the ocean is coming here. I'm for that. Keep that money in the house. Buy American. You know what I'm saying? And people want to hate on that. And you know what? I'm sick of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of seeing you post something good and then somebody tries to I posted, I said we just recently got some of our veterans, our soldiers of the Korean War. We got 55 remains sent back, and there's this really awesome ceremony that went on, when they brought them off the plane. I mean, I put a post, I said, man, I am so proud to be an American right now, and God bless Donald Trump. He said what he was going to do. Around the same time, they posted, and I don't know if things have changed, but they posted photos of, them dismantling nuclear sites, and he got our troops back. And there's still more coming back. And it was just all this hate from that. And that makes me so angry. How are you going to pick, you can't even take a moment to, rejoice in this positive thing that happened, regardless of what you think about this man. So my point is, I am so inspired right now because of Donald Trump, because of the America that he is making it right now. We got all this money coming back. And you know what? I just been realizing I'm tired of working for people. I'm tired of having to clock in, having to drive through traffic. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of I don't want to work for the government. I don't want to work for somebody else. Man, I want to work for myself. There is too much money right now for you to be missing out on it. So I've been inspired to get this YouTube channel going, to make a brand for myself. I got inspired. I went and I filed a trademark with my band, Pussy Talk, so I could own the name and the logo that I created. I've been inspired to, I wrote a book, and I finished it, and I went through the process of copywriting it. Now I'm releasing the book under a pseudonym, hence I'm not going to say anything about the book other than I wrote a book. Maybe it'll come down the line but I'm not gonna, but the point is that I filed it. I filed the copyright, I filed the trademark, and I've been teaching myself film editing. It's hard. A lot of these YouTubers, man, they are so good with their editing. Some black guy, who else? Just a lot of these, they're so good with editing. And I'm just so basic with that. So I'm learning, but I didn't know video editing before. Now I do. Now I can make these videos, and I'm only going to learn more and get better. So right now, I feel enlightened. I feel inspired by, you know, what's going on right now with our president. You know, I bought a bunch of his books. I'm reading, I'm almost done with Art of the Deal. And then I just started reading Think Like a Billionaire. And it is great. And you know, I talk about Trump to people like, yo, you got to read his book. And a comment, he didn't write that. I'm like, yo, okay, he had a ghostwriter, right? Like, a lot of authors out there have ghostwriters. That doesn't mean that what is being said is any less valid. It's any less true. If you read Trump's Art of the Deal, it's all, everything there is true. It all happened. It's all public record. He talks about, like court stuff, you know, like federally filed, you know, court, papers. So, and they go, well, you know how his ghostwriter came out around the election and said, and I'm like, oh my, okay, I haven't looked too much into that. I'm still trying to look into that as well, but what he said exactly, somebody posted a New York Times article about that. I didn't read it all, so I don't want to comment until I'm fully informed. But one thing that hit me recently is this. Okay, even if that one ghostwriter said some shit like, all whatever, you know that Trump has written several books, at least like 5, 6. I have at least now like about 4 of them, and I know he's written a lot more, and he has other ghostwriters. So why is it that you got this one ghostwriter that was for Art of the Deal come out and talk shit about Trump? Why? I don't know. And why after 30 years when he's running for president, you know what I'm saying? But now, he has other ghosts, so why none of these other ghostwriters come out and say something too? Why, you know, you don't hear nothing about them. So that tells me that this one ghostwriter is probably compromised or something, I don't know. But there's definitely a bias here. And the fact that all these other ghostwriters didn't come out and say nothing, you know, that tells me, you know, that there's something up with that grievance. So I'm going to ignore the hate. Instead, I'm going to look at the positive. This man is doing what he said he's doing. You know, regardless of what you think, he is living up to his word, and that's hard nowadays for people to come across that. You know what I'm saying? Your word is everything. And I volunteer for politicians who said all this stuff, and then like Democrats, and then completely did the opposite. So, you know, that's I'm gonna stick with the guy that is sticking to his word. So right now I got a music video coming up for my band Pussy Talk. I got a song, I'll put in the link in the box below, called Peacock, that I finished recording. We're gonna do a music video for that. And then after that, I got some other things lined up for my band Pussy Talk. Don't want to release it yet until I actually have the ball rolling with that. Yeah, like, I'm making moves right now. I'm feeling good about life. I don't want to work for nobody no more. I'm going to work for myself. And I got to lay the foundation down now. It's never too late. The day that you decide to make these moves, that's when you get it. So, you know, that's when you could start. I'm going to post some books, different videos, you know, that also can relate to what I'm talking about. But I have decided that, you know, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna use capitalism. I'm gonna engage in capitalism, the greatest system on the planet. Okay, screw socialism, screw communism. They don't work. Okay, it doesn't work, and capitalism is the best system in the world to ever exist. So, I'm gonna make use of it, and I'm thanking Donald Trump for, you know, being like a big catalyst and pushing me to this, you know, this drive, you know, this new vision that I got right now. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, share, you know, below. Let me know. I'm gonna try to post more videos. God bless America. God bless our President Donald Trump. God bless the Constitution, and God bless all of you. Thank you. I am out. Did you hear me? right, enough fucking around.